Mary Helen Darrow, Taylor Automotive Family Women in the Driver's Seat. Today I'm with a fellow ambassador, Vicki Kimmel, and we are going to meet another amazing Lima lady. Who are we speaking with today?
Thanks, MH. Today we're going to meet with Joan Collar. She's the president of the Lima Area Tennis Association, and she has some really cool programs she wants to tell us about. She loves to cultivate tennis skills and youth, actually people of all ages, and she has a background in social work as well. And she's just a very lively and fun person, and I'm excited for you to meet her.
Wonderful. Let's go inside and meet this incredible woman.
Joan, can you share a bit about the journey that led you here to LATA?
Well, I'll tell you what, it has been quite a while, but actually I joined LATA as a player. I would always play in the city tournament. Part of the membership was you'd get a discount if you entered the tournament, so I was always a member of LATA. And then as I neared retirement, one of my tennis friends said, hey, why don't you come to the board and be a board member for LATA. So I did, and I enjoyed it. And then when I finally retired completely, then I had the opportunity to see exactly what happens. And our summer camp has been the flagship program since 1979. Long time for LATA to be in existence. And when I went out there and saw those kids learning how to play tennis, I tell you what, that's all it takes. There's a lot of effort that goes into doing the summer camp, but it is so worth it. As soon as you see those little ones get out there with rackets and start playing, I mean, that's all it takes for me anyway. So I got involved there and I stayed on the board. I've been on the board now quite a while, a little over 10 years, I believe. And I just enjoy the people. I've met so many wonderful people playing tennis, and especially our board. We have such a board that everybody comes together. I mean, every board member kind of has their own little niche, their own specialty. And when we all come together, it just makes everything work so smooth. You know, LATA's mission is to promote tennis and offer opportunities for play, whether that's instruction or tournaments, that sort of thing. So we try to keep very active.
That's wonderful. And you know, what a long time to be in existence, helping build tennis skills here in the Lima community, in the Lima area. And tell us a little bit about what you did before your career journey that led you here.
My career journey has been with social work. I started a long time ago working in child welfare, again, working with children. And then I moved there. I worked in the prison system for 15 years in their mental health department. And then I worked in private practice with a friend of mine who owned the practice. And just recently, I again retired. So I've retired like 3 times. And I'm a firm believer that none of us really retire. When we retire, we move on to the next level as far as, when we die. That's our retirement, basically. Because you talk to any retiree and they're always busy doing something. You have to stay active. You can't just retire and sit on the front porch in a rocker because that just doesn't work anymore.
Agree. I bet LATA's not going to let you retire.
No, I don't want to, it's too much fun.
Well, tell us a little bit more about Lima's youth tennis programs and what the LATA youth program offers to kids in terms of, learning and skill enhancement.
Right. We started, as I said before, with the summer camp program, and that is always free for all kids. And we do that because we don't want there to be any barriers for kids to start playing tennis at all. So we've run the summer camp, and that is a 2-week camp. It's free for all kids. Don't need a racket. We have loaner rackets available. We have peewees, which are ages 5 to 8. They play first in the morning. And then the juniors, age 9 to 18, come in the, not afternoon, but like 9:15 to 11:15. They get 2 hours of play every day. So they get 8 sessions, and that's all free. So as we saw that, and we kept seeing in our community the need for kind of more instruction at the middle school level, about 8 years ago, we started the winter camp. And the winter camp we have here at Westwood, which is a fabulous facility. And it's every weekend in January. So, and that is really focused to the middle school age kids to help prepare them for high school and to go on to high school teams. So those are two of the things that we've done. And then recently, we also, a couple years ago, we added Adult 101 class, and that is during the same 2 weeks as the kids camp, so that we're pretty much at College Street all the 2 weeks, all day, all night. But what we found is the adults, during the day, they're watching their kids play and they want to partake too. So we've had a great turnout for Adult 101 too, and we get people started playing. So that's the whole idea with our programming, is to get people to start playing so that hopefully they'll develop the love that we all have for it.
That's great. Something for every age.
Right. And then we also added cardio tennis last year, which was a big hit. So we'll offer that again this year. And then we also have May is National Tennis Month. So we just put together a day for adults at ages 12 and above to come out and play red ball tennis. And red ball tennis they're big red balls. They're very easy to hit, and you can really work on your stroke and what you want to do with the ball. It's something new that the USTA is promoting, and so we want to be a part of that. So May is going to be, we all play in May. So
I love that. Red ball tennis. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, talk about what you find most rewarding about what you do with LATA and developing the love of tennis in everyone, and maybe something that is challenging that you have to overcome in the work that you do with LATA.
The most rewarding is to see these kids start playing tennis. We know that things are expensive for parents, and so for them to have the opportunity to go out and learn tennis at no cost, at least they can see if they like it or not, and it doesn't cost anything. But we've seen so many kids start with the LATA program and grow up and play tennis in their high school and go on and play tennis at college. Some have made it a career, which is fabulous. Others have, simply stayed in our tennis community and keep playing. It's just a wonderful sport. I think the statistics now are it can add 7 years to your life, because it's an all-age sport. You don't graduate. You just keep on playing, basically.
Yeah. I love that. 7 years, 7 additional years.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Anything challenging that you feel like you have to overcome?
Yeah, some of the challenges we face are probably similar to many other nonprofit organizations, and that is growing our fundraising along with our programming. We've expanded some of our programming, and that always takes more money. The best thing about our Lima tennis community is that they're very generous and they help us out. We added the winter camp, we added Adult 101, cardio tennis, May is National Tennis Month. So all of that costs money, so we have to, do a lot of fundraising. And one of the ways we do that is by hosting tournaments. The tournaments that we've hosted the last couple years in the summertime have been really great. They're level 5 USTA tournaments, and they bring in kids from all over the country. Last year we had 2 girls come from California. They come from Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky, from everywhere. And that is a big community boost. When you think about an event like that, it's a weekend event, that boosts in the community as well. But our challenges are basically matching that fundraising with the programming thing. So,
yeah, that sounds like a neat event.
Just about every year we spend about every dime on the kids.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, what advice do you have for other women leaders or anyone who that is inspired to get involved in the tennis community and promote it or build skills? What advice do you have for them?
I would say remain optimistic. Sometimes we kind of run into some hurdles and stuff, but remain optimistic, and resilient, And always, with everything we do, we have to do it with kindness, always. And I would say for anyone who wants to start playing, at any age you can start playing, Any age you can start playing and have a good time. And it's just a wonderful way to exercise your mind and your body. So, yeah.
All right, buckle up.
Okay,
it's
lightning round.
lightning round questions.
Okay.
Favorite tennis shot, whether that's a serve, a volley, a backhand?
It's serve.
Oh,
You
whoa.
start everything off with the serve, and if it's good enough, you're going to win that point.
Awesome. What's the best age to start playing tennis?
Any age at all. We start our camp with kids at 5,
Okay.
you know, and I've seen some other littler ones out here at age 3.
What about the other end of the spectrum?
Any age.
All right.
I'm telling you, you know, we have older people that already play. There's one lady that plays in our social group who is 87.
Awesome.
So yes, any age you can start playing.
Early morning match or evening practice?
Early morning.
I figured that. One life lesson tennis teaches better than anything else.
Integrity.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, you see that you call your own lines. And so you have to be honest with that always. You know, you always give your opponent the benefit of the doubt. If you're not sure, it's their point.
That is a good life lesson. Favorite way to celebrate a big win, on or off the court?
Oh boy, that's a hard one. I think just being with my tennis friends.
Wow.
Just, you know, having a soda or a, you know, something afterwards. Protein shake usually is what my choice is, and just get together and have fun and rehash the match. It's fun.
I love the rehash the match. So thank you so much for being here and sharing your passion for this game and for all you do for the community.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Joan, for a wonderful interview. It was so great to learn about the LATA programs, and it was a pleasure to spend the day with you.
Let's hit the road and see who's next in the driver's seat.